Bro, I can't believe I didn't think of that one.
It's a good one.
Dang. Rip. All right, I'll write it down. It'll be in the honorable mentions, even though they already know it.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. Number one, because I lost. We forgot to put up a draft for the accent draft.
Right.
But the one before that, I don't even remember what it was.
It was
Nothing sounds more boring.
Yeah.
Which I think Jordan won, but then you were next. Did you win? Oh,
Yes, sir.
maybe I'm dumb.
Apart from
Come on.
the slander that I got for saying my number 4 pick, but
I told you the slander was coming.
it's true. I don't know what to tell you.
The slander train was on its way, brother.
It didn't bother me one bit.
And you caught that. But your picks are your picks. So
Yeah, take that.
Yeah,
you get a podcast before you start yapping.
Ooh. Throwing out heated words now. Gotta be careful.
My number one pick
Yes, sir.
is going to be that'll put some hair on your chest.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Boy, that'll put some hair in your chest.
Yeah, you drink a Diet Pepsi nowadays.
Sure.
Lord knows what's in that. They might have some fentanyl in there
A
nowadays.
little bit of battery acid.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I don't know for sure.
Feel like you're a robot for 3 seconds.
That'll for sure make a little curly Q come out.
Yeah.
On that chest. Maybe some TV static in the nose.
Yep. You feel like you're about to levitate out of the house that you're in. Right through the roof.
That's just Diet Pepsi. Imagine a little liquor. That'll put about 14 hairs on your chest. That'll really get you going.
Yeah.
So
I have enough hairs on my chest, so I'm gonna forego that.
Praise God.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want to be a hairy man. No shade to anybody who is a hairy man, but
don't want to.
Not exactly. Not my forte. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No, that's a good first pick. I've heard that a couple times, especially when you get your hands a little bit dirty.
I'll put some hair on your chest.
That'll put some hairs on your chest. About time you put some hair on your chest, boy. Drink a little liquor, a little whiskey. I still don't want to do it. All right, number one for me. I'm gonna go. Boy, that don't make them like they used to.
Yep. Classic one. You hear that way too often.
That goes for anything.
Yeah.
That could go for toys, for cars, for people.
Human beings.
Yeah, whatever you want. Yeah, because they don't. Now we got them iPad kids. And back in the day, I was a cornfield kid. That was about it.
You were a cornfield kid?
Yeah, back in the day. We used to play hide and seek in the corn and get lost till dinner time.
For some reason, I don't believe that.
Hide and seek in the corn?
Yeah.
Swear on my life.
Wow. Bet your sweet bippies, he said.
You bet your sweet bippy. We used to, because my grandma had a cornfield in her backyard, and when it would rain, we would run through the corn stalks. Because when they're about ready to harvest, they'll get taller than you. It's just rows and rows and rows, so we would run through them.
Really?
Yep. They don't make them like they used to.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're him.
We used to be. One time, we played a game. We used to play this game with our cousins called German Spotlight. It's a little bit of a tangent, but whatever. And you can only play when it's dark, and then one person has a flashlight, and they're trying to find everybody else, basically. And me and my other cousin, Peyton, we were all at our grandma's house. We hid and laid down behind this bush. And we're out there waiting and waiting and waiting. We're like, dang, this is a really good hiding spot. Finally, we're like, I haven't seen the flashlight in a while. We go inside. Everybody's inside drinking hot cocoa in front of the TV. And me and him were just chilling out there in the dark. National German Spotlight champions. I can't remember if it was or not, but ain't nobody found us.
Hot cocoa, so
yeah.
maybe it was.
Nobody found us.
That was Jonah's first experience with frostbite.
Exactly. And now I only have 8 toes. So.
It's a good story. It's a good story to tell.
True. They don't make them like they used to, boy.
For real.
Back in my day, I used to walk uphill both ways to school, and now they just take a car with heated seats. Boy, man, I used to
Back in the day,
walk.
we didn't have seats in the car. We just stood up all the whole time.
I used to walk 14 miles to school at 4:30 in the morning. First, I had to milk the cows, then I'd walk to school.
I was actually a school janitor as well. So I had to get there at 5:15 before the kids got there at 7:30. Make sure all the stuff's cleaned up.
I made 14 cents an hour, boy. Bless you.
Thank you. I made all the lunches for all the students. I stoked the fire in the morning when it was cold.
I kept the boiler going so that the children didn't freeze. I was in second grade.
I had to get the washboard out for all the clothes that the kids left.
The lost and found. I used to wash them clothes, keep them, but I washed them.
Yeah, that's what my kids wore for 30 years. Them lost and found clothes.
I used to put the teachers' lessons together the day before.
Yep.
They knew what they were teaching that day.
Actually, I never slept. I got stuff to do all night, all day.
I was the school maintenance guy. After school was done, I'd hop on the lawnmower.
Yeah, see what I was doing. I was training up the janitor, the future janitor. He's in third grade at the time. He also didn't sleep. Old Bucky down there north of the CRP patch, I had to go pick him up every day.
About pick him up, I mean, walk 15 miles to his house, give him a... He'd come walking out of the house, and then we walk another 7 miles to the school.
Yeah, I'll never forget the coldest winter in the 1960s, the year 63. Me and old Bucky were going to school, and poor kid's foot fell off. Got so cold.
First of all, we knew it was coming because we got the Farmer's Almanac.
Yeah,
but it was still, that didn't help it being cold.
It was due. In the year of our Lord, 1963.
Poor kid's foot.
Fell clean off, right at the bone. His bone was exposed, and he strapped up his boots, and we kept on hoofing it.
After that, I whittled him a wooden foot. He still wears it to this day. Good as new.
He actually worked a double shift that night to pay for his new foot.
You're crazy if you think I gave him that foot for free.
Well, actually, I think if I can remember right, we found a foot in the lost and found that we were talking about.
Size 14, his other one was size 7, but it still worked out. It's just fine.
He looked a little odd. He had a little
limp in the
gimp
walk
to him.
Yeah,
he had a little gimp to him.
Sure,
but
he was still.
Lucky survived.
He was still.
Actually, he's got this. His senior year, he had the single season rushing record.
I was literally just about to say he was still our running back.
7,576 yards a game.
And mind you, on the football field that I kept in shape every day after school, I go out there with my scissors, get cut.
His feet eventually leveled out. He wore 2 size 14s. He actually turned to be 6'12" and 467 pounds. And back before the 40-yard dash, we ran the cornfield dash. So you can make it in the middle of the cornfield fastest, and old Bucky was the town champion.
Boy, I tell you what, he was a talk of the town. We used to walk them 14 miles in about 27 minutes. But after Bucky was fully grown, we'd walk it about 19 minutes, give or take. 14.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty. That was an easy day because when Bucky was on his game, we'd get there in about 4 minutes.
But that was on average because one day took a little bit too long because we chased a deer through the woods.
Bucky
Chased him down. Killed him.
Ripped his horns off.
Yep.
Barehanded.
So it took us a little bit longer, but we still made it to school.
It looked like the deer got ran over by a truck. But,
he just got ran
Bucky
over
met
by
him in
Bucky.
the A gap. Bucky met him in the A gap, and that's the last that deer saw right there.
And that's the last. Bucky still works at school to this day. He's 112.
Yep. And he looks like a spry chicken still. He's still on the football team, actually.
He still walks every morning.
Yeah, he's a redshirt senior. He's a super senior.
He got a couple COVID years under his belt.
Yep.
And a med red and a regular red shirt.
He's still going. Orange year.
Yep.
And the swine flu year.
Bucky actually invented a 40-yard dash. It was too quick.
Yeah, they decided they were running the 100-meter dash, and nobody was close. Actually, by the time he finished, nobody had started. So they ended up cutting it in half, and hopefully, the kids looked like they were a little faster than what they were.
A little bit closer.
So Bucky ran this 40-yard dash, but he ran in 2 seconds. So they say Bo Jackson has the fastest 40. Well, Xavier Worthy, whoever that is, has it now.
That's a loser. They never heard of Bucky.
Bucky ran a 2.5 when he was 6 years old.
I ain't never heard of Bucky Rawlings from down.
And that was before the lost foot. So there's levels to this.
So they don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like Bucky. I'll tell you what.
Yep.
Bucky ain't never heard of an iPad. Yeah. Ooh, all right. Well, yeah. Number one, they don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like Bucky. And number two, let's see here. This is just ultimate dad here. I mean, he's wearing the Air Monarchs. He's got jorts on. Yep. Waiter hands you the check. What's the damage? Undefeated. Every time. What's the damage? Give me the, what's the damage? And then it's, proceeds to be. It can't be that expensive because I just shared a plate and only had water. You're the only one that had a soft drink out of all of us. So if there's any damage, it's the kidney stones soon. Yeah. That's about to be the damage, so. That one I've heard. Yeah.
Good night, talking.
The damage isn't going to be to the bank account after this. It's going to be right to your schnoz, buddy.
Orbital fracture when I give you a 12-6 elbow on the ground. I'm going to sweep your legs and start freaking hammer fisting you in the face. Right on the forehead.
You can start counting the damage, buddy.
Yeah, count your days.
Yeah.
That's what you could be counting.
Next time you make me get a freaking water, you're going to be begging for water, buddy. Water. So that's a 1-2 punch there. And it'll make them like they used to, and what's the damage?
It's a 1-2 punch.
All right, you got 2 and 3 there, buddy.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the classic. If you're not getting dirty, you're not doing it right.
Yeah. Boy, you better get
some
dirt on your hands.
Yeah,
Why they're so clean.
Yeah. I ain't never seen hands so clean when they're outside of working. You must not be working hard.
Why your hands so soft? There better be some couches on there by the end of the day, boy.
Yeah, boy. If you don't get down there and go scoop out that 76-foot hole that I need to lay the water pipe down for the house, I'm gonna lay you down 6 feet under.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay you down at that 76-foot hole after you're done digging it.
Yep.
You better
I'm
hurry
gonna cover
up,
back
boy.
up myself.
With my hands, because my hands get dirty.
Yeah, with your hands. I'm gonna leave your hands up here.
And my jeans get dirty, and my boots get dirty, and my face gets dirty.
Yep. So that's gonna be my number 2 pick.
There you go. That's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah. And then my number 3.
Number 3.
I can't remember. What I wanted to go with here. We'll just go. That's a whole different ball game.
That's a whole. That's a good one. I like that one.
That's a whole different ball game, bud.
You write it down, hold on.
Yeah, that's like when you're getting too ahead of yourself. And you're like, well, I think I could do this, and he's like, well, oh. No, that's a whole different ball game.
Whoa, buddy. Back it up. 2 steps
That's a
back.
whole different ball game.
That's a whole different fish to fry, buddy. That's a whole different ball game. Y'all are playing chess. I'm over here playing Chinese checkers.
I'm over here playing Farming Simulator 1964.
You guys are on
That's
that
what
new
I'm doing.
Madden game, and I've been playing Farming Simulator since 1970.
Yeah, that new Maiden. That Maiden crap, whatever you're playing.
That's a whole different ball game there, buddy.
The only Maiden I know is Iron Maiden.
Amen.
The rock band.
Amen,
That's
brother.
about it.
It's the only one I know, and that's the only one I'll ever know. It's the only one that matters. So that's a whole different ball game.
Yep.
You don't know nothing about that, Bubba. I like that one. I need to use that one more often. I should start saying that to little kids. We're not doing that today, brother. It's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, it's a whole different can of corn we got to open there, buddy.
All right, you got that'll put some hair in your chest. If you're not getting dirty, you ain't doing it right.
Right.
That's a whole different ball game.
Correct.
Number 3, 4 for me. I got them. They don't make them like they used to. What's the damage? Number 3. We're gonna go. There's your workout for the day.
Oh man, it's full.
You're about to get this work when I punch you in the face.
Yeah.
What's
I'm
gonna happen?
about to show you what this 3 years of training that I've done. I'm gonna spinning back fist you right in the teeth.
Oh man, I mean that's if you're getting ready to go help someone move and they're over 50 years old, you can guarantee you will hear that line once, if not twice,
at least.
And every time it has never been good. There's never been a time where I'm like, that's a good one.
Yeah, even when I was like 8 years old and I was carrying something for my grandpa's friend or something.
Sure.
Yeah, no.
Still no.
Thinking, I'm going to use that someday.
Nor was I ever thinking, you know what? I don't have to go work out today because, frankly, I just did it. I just team lifted this dresser, and we're good.
Yep, and that's all she wrote. And I'm going to leave.
Nope.
See ya.
Not going to happen there, Papa.
Yeah.
You better go work out before I come after you.
You better work out a hospital visit. We're about to work one out
together. You better work out your will, buddy.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be needed here soon.
Because I will kick your butt.
Mm-hmm.
Think I'm playing.
Amen, bro. And, all right, number 4 here. Let me see. Which ones? What do I want to go with here? All right. Pump the brakes, pal.
Pump the brakes.
Give it a rest. Pump the brakes, buddy.
Calm it down.
You're lucky you even got brakes. I didn't have any back in the day.
Yeah, back in my day.
I used my feet to stop.
we never used brakes because if you use brakes, that means you're a sissy. So we brake with our feet. We put a hole in the floorboard, and once we were going too fast, we had to put our feet on the ground, and that's why we ran out of shoes. And that's why Bucky was so big back then, too, because the surface area of a size 14 is a lot.
It's a lot.
Kids didn't have that big of feet back in the day.
No.
We had 9, maybe 10. Bucky had a 14 sitting there.
That cobbler didn't have no shoes for him.
Yep.
Bucky, after stopping so many times, just grew a callus, and he didn't even wear shoes again.
Yep, and that's why he's so fast. He can't feel his feet.
He's mighty quick.
Yeah, he feels like he's walking on clouds because he ain't feeling nothing on his feet. You don't feel nothing.
He ain't got nothing down there. So that's what we have to do. So how about you pump the brakes here and get to work?
Yep.
Quit your complaining. So pump the brakes, pal.
Exactly.
That's just a good one. I mean, if I'm ever in an argument again, and they say something, they say something diabolical, I'm gonna say, "Oh, pump the brakes, pal."
Whoa, pump the brakes, dude.
Pump them. Sheesh.
Pump the brakes.
Get some new brakes, buddy.
As we speak.
How about you head to the shop and get some new ones, because you're not stopping quick enough.
Yeah, if you don't pump these brakes, I'm about to pump you full of piss, brother. Right in the mouth.
All right, well, there's my 4. Last one here. What you got?
I'm going to go, you're having a conversation with an older guy, or you walk up to an older guy that you have been an acquaintance with. You've seen him around town. You knew him growing up. And you ask him, "Hey, John, how's it going?" "Oh, living the dream."
Living the dream, baby.
Living
Another
the dream.
day in paradise. Are you sure, John? Yep. It's 27 degrees out, rainy, cloudy, and you just got back from working a 10-hour shift at the feed mill, and you're 70 years old.
And it looks like you've been up for at least 76 straight hours.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
You're in
this
paradise.
Is your dream that you wanted?
Are you sure? John, you could be in Belize right now, on the beach.
Yeah, because this is the dream you wanted. You had a nightmare, buddy.
Sheesh.
That's not a dream.
Expand a little bit. Expand your borders. How about that?
Maybe try retiring.
That's the first step.
I think you've worked, if I do my math right, for at least 66 years. Get it together.
Do something. Please.
Yeah. I think your pension ended about 8 years ago.
They thought you died, John.
They're paying you in Keystone Light and Longhorn Long Cut Wintergreen. Dude, get it together.
Get it together, please.
Brother came and sitting out at the table. He's got a beer gut so big. I think it's time to quit.
He can't see his toes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You don't need to see his toes because he's always up walking around and doing crap.
I believe it or not, me, Malachi, and Megan saw John in the store the other day. He was in an electric cart, had over-the-ear headphones on, listening to, who knows, probably Creed, and had a 24-pack of Natty Ice sitting in the basket, and that was it.
You can't blame a guy for listening to Creed, man. Creed is
true.
Creed is it's empowering.
It is, but he was talking about living the dream. I mean, that's all you can ask for, right? Is an electric cart that totes you around, headphones, and a 24-pack of Natty Ice.
You probably cashed that thing in one night.
By the time he got home,
muscle.
He ain't messing around.
The first time he got up to go to the bathroom, he realized how cooked he was and right on the ground.
Oh, man.
He said, right on the ground. Yep.
The one.
Yep.
Holy smokes. All right, let's see. We'll go over one more quick time, and then they'll be posted on the Instagram Tuesday night. That'll put some hair in your chest. For not getting dirty, you ain't doing it right. That's a whole different ball game. And living the dream, buddy.
Yep.
That was Avery's. Mine are, they don't make them like they used to. What's the damage? Here's your workout for the day. Pump the brakes, pal.
Yeah, that's good.
So, any honorable mentions?
Any?
Any?
I had one that tied into yours.
Sure.
These kids just don't want to work these days.
Amen, bro. They don't.
And
Put 'em
then
to work.
that dog won't hunt.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, that dog won't
yeah,
hunt.
I like that one. I had, what a bunch of monkeys. Talking about them darn high schoolers these days.
Yep.
You're barking up the wrong tree. That's a good one to use in a specific scenario. That'll get them. Newsflash, buddy.
Yeah, newsflash, buddy's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You and what army? That's a good roast right there.
That's
I mean,
legendary stuff.
if not, I would just for the fact that you're telling them you are not enough.
Yeah.
You've got to have backup, and you don't have it.
You need more firepower and
A double roast.
You ain't got it.
You're not enough, and you've also have nobody behind you. I had on here just another day in paradise.
Yeah.
This is every Midwesterner. Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Oh.
Oh,
pick that up for
Sorry.
you. Thank you.
sorry. Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah. Every time.
This was a good one. I almost picked it as number 4. Every dad, after any child gets a small wound, looks like we're gonna have to cut it off.
Yeah.
Ever. Anything. I mean, you could have just stubbed your toe.
Chainsaw.
We're gonna, grab the mallet. We're taking it off.
Yep.
And possibly my favorite honorable mention, because I heard this one all the time growing up, especially in Arkansas. Were you born in a barn? Anytime you leave the door open.
What, are you trying to air condition the neighborhood?
Yeah. Dude, that's another good one. Walking outside and it's hot outside. Somebody forgot to turn on the AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, good one, buddy.
That was going.
It was super funny. I'm rolling. I just fell over laughing.
You're about to fall over after I kick you off the court.
You're never gonna feel AC again after this.
Yeah. You're gonna break your ACL.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tear it when I kick you in the kneecap.
Oh man, that was a good draft. Let us know.
Yep.
That's a good episode in general.
Yeah, for sure.
Great weekend. Great episode. Unfortunately, the other episode didn't.
Trials and tribulations.
Yes, we prevailed.
Even this one.
Yes, we prevailed.
We did.
So for all that, how about a 5-star review? That's the only thing I want for my birthday is a 5-star review. That's it.
That's a big wow.
That's all I want. And maybe a written review. That's only on Apple Podcasts. So if you're listening on, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, leave us one on there, maybe. And go vote on the Instagram.
Do that.
At the Barn Burner Pod.
Yep.
Let us know.
There it is, people.
That's all I got, brother.
Episode 63, Down the Hatch.
Down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
And well on our way.
Yep.
Let's do it.
On my way to bed, people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good
Hope
night,
you guys
folks.
have a great week. See you, brother. Peace.